as current as the old ones go. Everything's moving here, but much too slowly. A little bit quicker, and we might have time to say how do you do before we left behind. Calliope will like a seaside zoo. The buried lost lately inquired about you. It's really very one or two. The first you wanted, the last I knew. Just wonder if you shouldn't feel the man has concerned about the people real. The very first word is how do you do? The last call your mama's calling you. Calling you. Calling you. Calling you.
Alright, as you guys can see, we're going to be doing Cosmic Charlie today, the studio version. I tried to pick out a live version. There's tons of them. But I just think this is, you know, pretty smooth. Not saying this is what he does in the live versions. If you want to request a live version, I might be able to delve into that. But just to kind of get the bare bones of this, I feel like the studio version is good, what they laid down. So if you guys are here for the first time, I appreciate you coming. Hope we can learn something. If you're back again, thanks for stopping in. So let's go into it. Let's just start right into it. So the intro, you're going to hear, I think it's Phil and Bob. Bob's doing a dyad of a 7, A7. And it's a weird one because this is the major third and the 7. So he's doing, and he has the A on top, so it's 7, 6, 8. And then he slides up on the very end. I also hear an acoustic guitar in this. That's also an acoustic doing that. So they might be dubbing over themselves. I think there's 4 guitars in this studio recording, but I'm going off of Bob's electric, what I hear in my ear. So Phil does that. And then Bob does this inversion again, and then he hops in with Phil. He hits this, which is an A7 dyad. Now you're just doing the 5 and the 7. So he's just focusing on different dyad. You're gonna see that this song has a lot of dyads. I just realized that preparing for this lesson. It's a lot of dyads, very similar to Dark Star. A lot of things from this era. Same idea. So you're gonna see that when we walk through this. So major third on top with the 7, and then with the 5 on top with the 7. And you're gonna walk that down. Only hit the 7 on the top one, and then just that single note. And I slide it from the minor to the major. Open A. And then he does a 7 to 9 on the D, A to the D. You can kind of hit both of them. Kind of makes that A, top of A feel. That other 7 now, where you have this 5 and the 7. It's the same as this. It's just, different tones. Same tones, different inversions. And that lands right into A. You're gonna do this double strum on the A. Put the bottom on it. Still 2 on G. So everything is bop, bop. So on do, how do you do? He up strums, and every single slot right there. Electric blue, electric blue. It's kind of that up strum on it. Other than that, it's all twos. So let's start from the beginning. Major third with the 7. Now 5 with the 7. Walk down. 7 9 7 9 7 7 7. Now 5 on top. This is a reoccurring circle you want to get used to. Calling you, go on home. Your mama's calling you. Calling you, go on home. Your mama's calling. That's also the end loop. But it's also in the verses when he says that. Go on home. Your mama's calling you. So he adds a little 9 right there. Right there. Your mama's calling you. I'm just gonna hit a bar A and on the 9 on the D. Slide that back down to the regular A. Now push repeat. Calico, can you come tell me the news? Calamities waiting for a way to get to rosy red and electric blue. I bought you a paddle for your playback and me. Slides into that one right there. For your playback. Here's the diads.
Say you
Alright, I'm gonna walk you through this before we go through it again. 12, 12 on the D and the G. With my ring and my pinky. And then I'm gonna drop my pinky down to my middle on the 11. So 12, 12, 12, 11. Now we're gonna be 11, 9, 9, 7, 7, 6. If you tell, this is Dark Star, Throwing Stones, Heaven Up the Fool. This style of just sliding up in the keys. It's just diads, the top of the chord. A, B minor, C sharp minor, D. But say 12, 12, 12, 11. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba.
come back. Say you come back when you can. Say you come back when you can. Whenever your airplane happens to land.
So right here, he's gonna drop down to the bottom ones now. So E note to F sharp to A. Whenever you're now back to the diads. D major, A major on the top. But it's really C sharp minor, but it's A. B minor. So 5 4, 4 2, 2 0, A, and E. Make sure to hit that bottom too on the E.
Yep, when you can. Whenever your airplane happens to land.
Repeat.
Maybe I'll be back here too.
Now this part doesn't repeat. He goes, the first part does. And then you're gonna do the same thing up to. So G sharp D, A, top of A, slide down to G, top of G. Again, diads.
I'll be back here.
So let's do it from the beginning of this part.
Say you come back when you can. Whenever your airplane happens to land. Maybe I'll be back here too. It only depends on what's with you.
And now D diad. 7 7 on the D string and the B string. Slide that down, just like you did the A to G. Yeah, right there.
Get to. It only depends on what's with you. Hold up
Back to the verses.
for a windy day. Got on ice since the first of February. Mama be saying that midnight glow. But standing there by sleep, I just don't know.
There's that 9 again. Now this one's a little different. Not just gonna sit in the double bop anymore. You hear him go. New ones coming as the old ones go.
Coming as the old ones go.
So this is just another diad from the 12 on the D and the B up to the 14, back down to the 12, and then 11, 10. Very reminiscent of that too.
New ones coming as the old ones go. Everything's moving here, but much too slowly.
Oh, that arpeggio is different too. Everything's moving here much too slowly. Much everything's moving here. Arpeggio, moving here. And then you hit the bass, hit the top of the chord, slide it down, and then arpeggio G. Much too slow, yeah. Much too slow, yeah. That B note on the G. That's your emphasis.
It's coming as the old ones go. Everything's moving here, but much too slowly.
Push repeat.
A bit quicker, and we might have time to say how do you do before we left behind.
Okay, now this is Scarlet diads. I call this a Scarlet diads because in Scarlet it goes right here. Those octave diads. He's doing this right here. C sharp, so the A string and the G string. Up to F sharp, down to E, up to G. C sharp, F sharp, E, G, and then these dyads right here. Back to the ones we were doing before. When we were going. Now it's just, you're not doing the 12-12, you're starting on the. So it goes with the words. Collide me well like a seaside zoo.
Collide me well like a seaside zoo.
Now go down.
The very last lately inquired about
Now right there, instead of hitting E after the A, now we're doing G sharp right there. 11, 9. 11 on the A, 9 on the D. It's G sharp diad, G sharp minor third. So. Like a seaside zoo. The very last lately inquired about you.
it's really very.
Now back to the Scarlet dyads. F sharp E, F sharp G sharp, A B A.
About you, it's really very one or two.
E B
You wanted
D
the last I knew.
A. So that's just E B D D A. You can do those dyads on the E and the D and on the B and the A. I sometimes just hit the full chords. First you wanted the last. First you wanted the last I knew. Or first you wanted the last I knew. So let's do the whole part together.
Collide me well like a seaside zoo. Collide me well like a seaside zoo. The very last lately inquired about you. It's really very one or two. The first you wanted, the last I knew.
You hear this Chuck Berry slow bop. Boom, slide from the G. Bum, 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 bum. Like that's in the middle of it.
Or two. The first you wanted, the last I knew.
Right here.
Just
Now back to the original verse, the doubles. Bum, 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 bum.
you shouldn't feel less concerned about the people of the reader. The very first word is how do you do. The last go home, your mama's calling.
Now here's the loop. Now we're gonna go right back to the beginning of the song with those 2 diads. Stay in this one. Now switch to the 5 on top. Now right here you're doing a simulation of the words. Dun, 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 dun. You'll hear Bob kind of doing that. The same diads we were doing right here. Bob uses these a lot. You'll see these in my lessons. Like I said, Dark Star. Yeah, that's so nice. Oh yeah, he does that little lick right there. Yeah. Right back to the regular lick. Calling you, go on home, calling you, go on home, so the way he's singing, calling you, it's a 6 note on the A. So F sharp to E. Calling, la da, la da Ooh, this is my favorite part of the song. Just look right here. So the chords change to just A to A to Bob's going dyad again. G string, G string, G string, E string. 7 to 9. He does it twice. Now then right back to the bottom of A. Bottom of E, this C-shaped E, just these 3. Right back to hammering on the minor third to the major third on the A. And then arpeggioing the rest of it. Just the bottom A. So he's just working on the chords. He's just picking out. Puts that sus on it before. I just realized that. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. Go on home, go on Hope that helps, guys. More to come shortly.